guys. Welcome to hashtag Self-Care Sunday. It's your girl, Tiara Nicole, and I'm so excited to start the week off with you guys. We're going to talk about various topics that have to do with self-care. Why? We don't practice self-care enough. And so I want to take this little spin or this little shift in the Nicole's Network YouTube channel to incorporate something that's so important. For me, I work really hard 6 days a week. But on Sunday, I do absolutely nothing out of obligation. And so every week, we're going to talk about different ways that you can incorporate self-care into your life. So the first video we have is talking about forgiving yourself. Guys, we are so forgiving of everyone on this earth, and we are so critical of ourselves. We're hard on ourselves, and I'm saying because I'm talking to me too, okay, guys? Like, we're in this together. I am right there with you, and I understand how it feels to hold yourself to high expectations, to push yourself to the next level, to want nothing but greatness from yourself, to always be thinking about how can I do better? What can I do different? How can I grow? Right? But we also have to be forgiving of ourselves. Forgive yourself. Step one, you have to understand love requires forgiveness. So if you're going to love yourself, part of loving yourself is forgiving yourself. Name one person you love that you've not had to give forgiveness to. So in order to say that you love yourself, it starts with forgiveness. We are going to drop the ball. We are not perfect human beings. No human being is perfect. You have to understand that there are going to be mistakes. There are going to be difficulties. There are going to be things that you don't know. And there are going to be times where you let yourself down or don't meet the standards that you have set for yourself. When you have those moments, forgive yourself. Step two, you have to let that shit go. Now that frozen song's gonna be stuck in your head all day. You're welcome. But no, seriously, let it go. Because at the end of the day, yes, we have to learn from our mistakes. Yes, I fully recommend evaluating what you did, what you could have done, what you should have done. But let it go. Do not carry the emotional weight of unforgiveness. Let it go. Okay? Step number 3, learn the lesson and move on. Point blank, period. There are going to be times that you make a mistake. You don't give your best effort. Look for the lesson that you can learn and move forward. I am a firm believer that life is like a test. And if you don't pass the test, you're going to keep repeating the same test over and over and over and over again. So the quicker you learn the lesson, the quicker you can stop repeating the class. Learn the lesson and move forward, okay? That's forward. Roll with it, guys. Step number 4, dig as deep as needed. So I know forgiveness is a working process. It's something that takes time. It's something that takes healing, right? In order to fully heal, you have to dig deep and understand. While you're digging, evaluate, like, what am I responsible for? And what is not even in my control. There are some things that I've had to learn to heal from and forgive myself for that I didn't even do. It ain't my fault. But I was carrying that emotional weight. So the deeper you dig, the more you'll understand what is your responsibility, what's not, how you can move forward, and the lessons you can learn from it. But it starts with digging. And it starts with having the time, space, and availability to dig. Because if you don't have time for yourself, or if you don't make time for yourself, you'll never create the space to dig and really understand what's holding you back from forgiving yourself. Step number 5, don't heal alone. There are plenty of people, resources, support available to help you heal. whether that's family, whether that's friendships, whether that's your therapist, whether that's your mentors, whether that's your managers, whatever the case, make sure that you create a community of support and that they are involved in your healing process, because you don't have to go through it alone. Sometimes you just have to open your mouth and say, guys, I'm struggling. These are the problems that I'm currently dealing with. Can you help? Right? And I'm going to have a little bonus for you. And it's a quote from one of my favorite motivational speakers, Tiara Nicole. She says, give yourself 1,000-second chances. And when you reach 999, hit reset. Point blank, period. And I'm having to do this with myself. Again, I'm literally having a conversation with you guys on things that I'm dealing with and that I'm learning and growing, and we're in this together. I literally have to hit reset on certain areas of my life that I struggle. And I have to understand, like, listen, you're making progress. And again, it goes back to don't heal alone. When I'm getting hard on myself or being overcritical of myself, my best friend is very quick to say, listen, you're making progress. When I say I'm trying, she's like, no, you're making steps to do better. Point blank, period. So I'm going to repeat those lessons for you, okay? Step 1, love requires forgiveness. Step 2, let that shit go. Step 3, learn the lesson and move on. Step 4, dig as deep as needed. Step 5, don't heal alone. And the bonus quote from Tiara Nicole, give yourself 1,000-second chances. And when you reach 999, hit reset. As always, I want to hear from you guys. What's your favorite self-care topic that you love to discuss? Put it in the comments. Make sure you subscribe. Share this video with someone that you know who needs a little forgiveness of themselves, or maybe forgiveness of somebody else, right? Cool. Subscribe, like, share. Thanks, guys. I'll see you next week.